Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're okay and you're coping and you've all had a lovely Christmas and you've coped during this Christmas period as well, because I know some of you are probably really missing your divine masculine, so I have been thinking about you all, so I hope you're okay. Welcome if you're new to my channel, Aligning with My Soul, and thank you for joining me today, to all of you, and supporting my journey and my channel. So I'm going to get straight into the reading. I'm quite excited about doing the reading today. I just feel like this reading is going to be really special today. So I did get a couple of new oracle decks for Christmas, so I'm going to use the Archangel Animal cards, oracle cards, and I've got the soul coaching oracle cards, what your soul wants you to know. So I'm going to use those cards, and I'm going to use the Moonology deck as well, because we are heading for a full moon in a few days. So I hope you're okay, because sometimes we do experience physical symptoms and lots of emotional pain just before a full moon. So I hope you are okay, and it'd be interesting to see what is going on with the divine masculines during this time as well. So what is the message today? What is going on with the divine masculines? How is their energy? What are they experiencing? What are they releasing? And how are they feeling today? Nice clear message, please. I did ask for God's blessing and guidance before I did this reading. What is the message today? We need to know about the divine masculines. What are they experiencing, releasing, and how are they feeling today towards the person that's watching? Let's see. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, so they're working through their fears. We know that they are committed to this journey and committed to you and themselves, because they are having a better relationship with themselves. So they are still working through their fears. There's fears that are coming up with them. They're working through still. So if you're feeling frustrated and impatient and you want to know, what is going on, because you're not seeing any results in the 3D, just know that they are working through their fears. They are doing their work. So let's see what the book says for this card. And it is new moon in Scorpio, so let's have a look. 5 and 6 is 11, and we just had, my phone just went ping, which means communication. So some of you might be getting communications. All those kinds of signs are significant. So let's have a look. 56. Okay, the card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as at the phoenix that is rising from the ashes, as a birth, death, rebirth and paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be a deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. If you've been experiencing something of drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. So there is, because your divine masculines are working through their fears, this rebirth, and it's transforming them, because they're releasing the fears as well. They're working through them and releasing them. So this is transformational, and it's about them realising how amazing they are again, and not to have this doubt and fear take over them. So there is new beginnings. They're heading for this new beginning, because they're working through the fear, and that is where the light is. They could be experiencing dark times now, but they know that there's light. The light has been shown to the divine masculines, and this is transforming them. And You yourself as well, it says about a sexier time, but there is a lot of sexual energy. The Kundalini is rising in you, and your divine masculine is so intense at the moment, so you could be experiencing that yourself, but the divine masculines are thinking about you and obviously feeling this sexual energy. The desire for you is very strong today, but they are working through their fears, because they know by working through their fears there's light, and they know that you're the light, and they want to be with you. So, but again, you know, they could be experiencing dark times as well. So, and while I'm doing this reading, my phone's just pinging the whole time, so something is going on. That for some of you, this is going to be communication, because they're going to be releasing the fear and feeling more confident. When you release this toxic energy of fear and doubt, that's when you feel more confident and more courageous to actually communicate, you know, come towards what they're wanting, and to be able to communicate with you in a more authentic way as well, instead of them just putting the mask up and being fearful. But there's things that they're working through as well. There might be in a situation where they've got people around them sorting things out, children, different circumstances where they know that there's so many things that need to be sorted out, but this causes a lot of fear, but they're working through these things. So still be patient with your divine masculine, still believe and trust, even though you may not see this in the 3D. But as I always say, please don't keep focusing on what is going on with the divine masculine, just focus on yourself and know this this is about the relationship with yourself, because you're one soul. So when you're more focused on yourself and releasing your fears and doing your inner work, you're helping your divine masculine make these changes and work through their fears as well. So I'm going to use the Archangel Animal next. I haven't used these before in one of my readings, so I'm excited to see what comes out. Let's see. What else are the divine masculines experiencing? What energy are they in today? What are they experiencing? How are they feeling today? Nice clear message. We know they could be feeling this intense desire, sexual energy, thinking about you. Which is helping them, because it's making them realise, you know, they're going to be having to work through these fears. They are working through their fears of everything they've got to sort out to come towards you. So, right, they're a bit stiff, the cards, because I haven't used them, but they will get better. Let's see, what else do we need to know about the divine masculines today? What energy are they in? How are they feeling? Bat. See-through illusions into the truth, yeah. Because they're working through the fears and releasing the fears. They're seeing through the obstacles and challenges that they've been thinking and that have been blocking this relationship. They're seeing things differently. They're not allowing the fears to take over. They realise there's all the fear and the doubt that they're feeling is illusions, because they're really, they're releasing, they're letting go of so much fear, which is helping them see things differently, to know that these are all just illusions and things can work out better. Let's see, Bat 9. Near end of a cycle. Near completion. It's not a good number. Okay. Bats originate from another universe and step down through Sirius, where they hone their knowledge about sonics and echolocation to fit in with atmospherics and energy of Earth. Archangel Michael helps them develop their throat chakras to use their skills to navigate and demonstrate how to do things differently. Through their advanced throat centres, they link us into the planet Mercury and its ascended aspects, telephony, broadcasting station of our universe. There we go, this is about communication, the throat chakra as well, and every time I'm reading you notice my phone's pinging. These highly evolved beings hold much cosmic wisdom as well as divine feminine secrets, and their sole mission is to disseminate on this earth. They remind us that it's possible for mammals to fly. They're also learning and teaching about sharing responsibility within a community and birthing, caring for babies. This is helping to develop their heart centres in the quest to become fully fifth dimensional. Bats are highly sensitive to the surroundings and they work very closely with Archangel Michael. And the guidance is, choosing this card suggests you open your heart and pour love into caring for and nurturing those close to you. When you raise the frequency of your heart centre, it enables your throat chakra to expand too. So focus on communicating with love and integrity. How amazing is that? After I've just said this reading is about communication. The communication from your divine masculine is going to be so different because his heart chakra is open. And again, there you go. Okay, then Archangel Michael to help you develop telepathy and your other psychic abilities. Tune into the bats to download your highest potential, perhaps even the spiritual technology of the future. Your guidance is also to look at the world with fresh eyes, perceive everything with wisdom, listen to your intuition to discover the reasons beyond the obvious, expand your life, and remember there's always a new ways to do things. Yes, they are expanding the way they're looking at things and everything that they perceive and how they used to perceive things. They're looking at things differently, a different perception. As I always say, they're looking through things through the eyes of love, and we know that the divine masculines have been doing this for a while. They are changing, they have had this transformation and this rebirth, and because the heart chakra's open, when they are thinking, or some of you may have communication, it's so different because their heart chakra is open and they're thinking about how they're talking to you with love and consideration instead of how it used to be. They realise, because they want to express who they really are and their authentic self as well. So this card is all about communication and how they're going to communicate, and you could be connecting with your divine masculine big time in the 5D, experiencing what's in the 5D together at the moment and communicating. And you could be actually talking to your divine masculine as well, and they're receiving these messages. This is all about communication, and my throat is getting weaker and weaker as I'm doing this reading as well. I've noticed getting croakier and croakier. So they want to communicate with you, they want to come towards you, and Archangel Michael is helping your divine masculine at the moment to cut the fear and the doubt away from them. They're releasing that so they can communicate with you with love and integrity, but their heart is so open. Their love for you is just so powerful and is overtaking them, and it's caused them to have so many different emotions and feelings towards you, which is urging them to make some kind of action that's different to what they have done before as well. So I'm going to use the soul coaching oracle cards, what your soul wants you to know, which they are beautiful. Let's see what else is going on with the divine masculines today. What else do we need to know with the Divine Masculine today? How are they feeling? What are they releasing? What are they experiencing today? What energy are they in? What is going on with the Divine Masculines today? Nice clear message for the person that's watching, please. So powerful, these cards, the messages from them. So powerful. Wisdom, wow. They're gaining more wisdom, yeah, because they're letting go of their fears and they're feeling clearer, and because the heart chakra is open, the wisdom is coming, the guidance is coming that they want, the wisdom of how they're going to come towards you, how they're going to communicate with you, and more of an understanding of this journey, because they're so much more awake and conscious. So let's see what the message says. 119. Beautiful. Let's have a look. Okay. The card meaning is the cup of wisdom is being presented to you. Listen to the coincidence, signs and synchronicities around you. Watch the messages from your angels and guides. Enlightenment is growing within you in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. Sit on the earth and allow her wisdom to fill you. So yeah, they're experiencing lots of things. Lots of things have been put in place. The universe and God and the angels, whatever words you would like to think or use, however it resonates to you in your journey. But I use the term God. So God is putting things in place, and signs and synchronicities and just things that are happening to the Divine Masculines all the time, where they're feeling, you know, this is just magical, and that's reminding them of you. Again, there's communication. They're you know, to remind them and giving them awareness of what is happening, why they're feeling this way towards you, and you know how they're going to come towards you. Just magical things are happening to them, which is making them be more conscious and making them to be more connected to God, the universe, and the angels. They're receiving so many signs and messages all the time where they're like, and I always use this term, where they're saying, well, you just can't make this stuff up, this is meant to be, this is happening for a reason, you know, this unexplainable stuff is happening where it's unexplainable. That's what they're experiencing. Okay, I'll read some more. Your soul wants you to know your wisdom has not only come for your joyous, carefree times, it's also bloomed from your failures, deflated dreams and seemingly wrong turns in life. Cherish every experience, for all of it's deepened your wisdom, compassion and understanding. Also know that there's an innate wisdom within you always. It's simply a matter of being still and turning within order to access it. Sometimes you may be focused on the future or what's outside of you that you forget that the wisdom is available to you now. So, and the affirmation is all I truly need is within me. So they're realising that everything external from them, you know, they're learning to go within instead of looking for the outside of them all the time. And they've learnt so much on this journey so far, you know, the failures, all of the different things they've experienced, the good times, the bad times. They're realising that all of the failures, all of the beautiful times is a blessing. And because of this experience, they have so much more wisdom, they have so much more understanding of what's happening, and they're able to have more compassion and forgiveness for themselves, most importantly, and for people around them as well, and this relationship that they have with you. But things are happening all the time where they're gaining wisdom, so much wisdom and guidance to help them make these changes. So that's really, really, really positive, because we want them to work through their fears. They have been working through their fears. They're still working through them. It's a process. They're still going ahead and doing that. They're releasing it. But by releasing and working through the fears, is helping them, their heart's opening. Their throat chakra is clearing for this communication, this pure communication. Not this mixed messages, mask communication where they're hiding still and just putting an act on. Pure, clear communication. Communication that where they're actually doing it in a loving way. They're just being more themselves and saying what they actually want, instead of hiding and being fearful, because they're releasing that. They know that they've got to work through the fears, and have been, and they're getting wisdom. Things are happening to them where they just literally can't explain it, where it's just magic. They've been guided, and things are happening to them all the time through so many different ways, which is helping them understand this journey, pushing them, filling their hearts with love, how they feel towards you. It's just, they can't get away from this. They're just drowning in this love for you. And they are getting wisdom that they need, so that's amazing. I'm excited again as well to use the communication from, it's the Divine Masculine, and Message of Love from Liz Harris, and her channel is Guided by Angels. She's got her own deck, so I'm going to be using this today. I'm going to get 3 cards for the communication for Divine Masculines. What is the communication today from Divine Masculines to the person that's watching today? What is the message today for the person that's watching? What do they need to know from their Divine Masculines? We know that they're working through their fears and releasing fear. And their heart chakra is open for communication, pure communication. The throat chakra is clearing, and they're gaining the wisdom, the understanding, and things are happening to push them to do something, to take some action. Let's see. And again, I don't know how many times my phone did that. It never does that. I think it's only once before my phone's ever done that. Something really needs to come through today with communication. So let me know in the comments down below, guys, if you get communication and the communication is different. Right, let's see. What is the message from the Divine Masculine today? And again, I want to take care of you. So they do want to take care of you. They are so full of love. Okay, so they want to take care of you. They want you to know that they do want to take care of you. You might be seeing that, oh well, how can that be true? But they do actually want to take care of you. They want to take care of you. They want to look after you. They want to show their love, and they want to give you pure communication, because they are gaining this wisdom. Because things are clearer. They're not so blocked within themselves anymore. Things are flowing so much more for them. Within, they're going within. They're getting the answers. They're learning. I'm sending you love. We get that one a lot. So they're sending you love. And there's one more. I see signs about you. There you go. That's when I say you cannot make that stuff up. The cards all align with each other. He's seeing signs about you all the time that's reminding him and making him just overwhelmed by this magical relationship and this magical, powerful, intense love that they feel for you. And it's so powerful, it's really pushing them forwards. They really want to clear their throat chakra and the fear that's stopping them with this, the communication of where it's so pure and they're actually open to share their love and to speak to you differently, to speak to you who they really are, the truth. So I'm going to go to my pots as well, see what comes out of there. Even though we've had communication, I like to do my ones as well. So let's see what the energy is of the Divine Masculine. Freedom, yay! Because they're releasing the fear, they're feeling this freedom. Because they realise that anything external from them isn't going to solve, you know, they're not relying on things to solve them, to make them happy. They're realising they have to go within, and they're seeing through the illusions. They're feeling this freedom. They're feeling this freedom. So and you know, this love that you feel, you just makes you feel so alive, and they're feeling that, which is where they just feel free. They don't care about anything. They just feel so free because they're not allowing the fear to take over anymore. Passion, yeah, we said they're feeling sexual energy today, and they're feeling so much passion towards you, so much passion and love that they want to share with you, and it's just there. It's there waiting to come out, and they're working on that right now so they can give you pure communication because of the wisdom. Right, what else? We're going to get the communication, what they're actually saying with their masks down, what they'd love to say to you. Let's see. I can't put into words how much I love you. Yeah, they're, like I said, it's like today they're just drowning in this love for you, this passion, and they just don't know how to tell you, you know, how to put it into words. And you can't either, the person that's watching. You just don't know how to explain to anybody this love. It's so powerful, and you can't put words in, you know, I can't put into words how much I love you. So see what else comes out. I know we'll be together. So the communication today is your Divine Masculine is saying, I know that we will be together, and they're sending you love today, and they do want to take care of you. They are feeling freedom, and they're seeing signs about you all the time as well. So that's beautiful communication and beautiful energy the Divine Masculines are in. So I said it's going to be special, and it has been really special. It's been really positive. I'm going to get a card for you, the person that's watching. I'm going to get it from the Soul's Coaching, what your soul wants you to know today, because you're one soul. So this journey is about yourself, not about Divine Masculines. And that's why I want to do these, because I want you to, you know, what does your soul want you to know today? What is the message today for the person that's watching? What is the message for the person that's watching today? It's a nice clear message. Right. That flew out, so I'm going to take that. Fulfillment. The message for you today is you are fulfilled. The fulfillment is already within you. You don't have to look external out of yourself to get fulfillment. You're already fulfilled. You're not empty, you're not looking things outside yourself. Like I said, for the Divine Masculines, you realise that fulfillment is within. You don't have to have anything outside of you. All you have to do is go within. You have this fulfillment. That's what your soul wants you to know, that you already have it. And you could be feeling this already, this fulfillment, and this is why the Divine Masculines are doing their work. 63. You're feeling fulfillment. And fulfillment like I said, you know, just put it into how it resonates to you when I've got this card out. But you are fulfilled already, and you could be feeling this way already, and that's why things are changing. Because you're fulfilling yourself. You're not relying on anybody else or anything to fulfill you. It's already there, and you're learning this. Okay, the card meaning is deep satisfaction and emotional contentment with unfolding in your life. Soon you will be reaping inner and outer riches and opportunities. Honour your success and enjoy the fruits of your labour. So yes, you're experiencing more fulfilment, you're experiencing more peace within. You know and have this greater understanding of this journey, which is giving you peace. You're not allowing all the triggers and things to take over you, and the doubt and the fear. You know that you're rising above it. You're not putting your energy into it. You're not reacting. And if you do have triggers, and if you do have those things happening to you, you're just allowing them to happen. And you know why they're happening. If your Divine Masculine is doing something to trigger you, maybe it still triggers you, but you're in control of it. You understand what's happening. You realise your Divine Masculine is showing you something. So you're just allowing yourself to be angry or emotional or upset or whatever, but you're realising it's not, that it's just a process, and you know that you're healing, or you feel this wound for a reason, instead of before you would be just putting so much energy and reacting where you didn't have that understanding, and you'd be so angry towards your Divine Masculine. And you still could be experiencing a little bit of anger, but you've got more control of it because you're feeling more fulfilled, because you have that greater understanding. You're going within because you are trusting God, and you realise that this journey and this experience is a blessing and a gift from God, because it's about you finding God's love. It's about you awakening to God's love and finding this unconditional love for yourself as well, instead of relying on anything outside of you to fulfill you. So your soul wants you to know fulfillment comes from completion of your efforts. You planted these seeds, nurtured and cared for them, and now it's time to harvest the rewards. If you harbour perfectionist qualities within you, it's often difficult to experience deep fulfillment. If you're self-critical, it's hard to experience contentment. Remember this: who you are is good enough. The secret of fulfillment is to practice positive thoughts, because they connect you to your soul. From the attitude of joy, your desires can be fulfilled, and the affirmation is, joy abounds in all areas of my life. Yeah. So fulfillment is being aware again of when you're being self-critical, and when you're putting yourself down, and you may have you might be a perfectionist where you want everything to be perfection, you know, have everything perfect all the time. I can resonate with that, where I have to, but you realise that not everything always has to be perfect. The situation or who you are is enough. It's about learning that you are good enough. And you are realising this. You are fulfilling yourself. You're feeling more fulfilled. You're letting go of the perfectionist and the self-critical, the voice that's putting yourself down. You can actually get yourself to being more of feeling more content, instead of really believing about what you used to say to yourself, or thinking that you have to do something in a certain way, or you have to be a certain way, like a perfectionist, to feel fulfilled. You're not looking or waiting for that anymore. You're filling yourself now. You're fulfilling yourself because you have this greater understanding of this experience. So that's really beautiful, fulfillment. So if you are feeling more fulfilled and more balanced, your energy, and you have this greater understanding, let me know in the comments down below, because I love hearing from you all. And you know, don't take this where, when I'm saying fulfillment, where you know, you could, I'm saying that you're jumping about feeling happy all the time and you don't have dark times, because that's not what I'm saying. That isn't a spiritual journey. This is saying that you're learning to fulfill yourself and you're feeling more fulfilled because you have things under control, because you have this greater understanding and knowledge. So that's amazing. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed doing it. Divine Masculines are making movement every day. They are progressing all the time. There's always movement forwards all the time, and you know that within yourself. If you're honest and you do go within, you can feel that shift, and you know that things are magically happening for you. Even if you can't see it in the 3D, you do know. And yes, sometimes you get frustrated, sometimes you feel like giving up, but there's still something within you that has that knowing and that strength to carry on and snap yourself out of that energy of really tapping into the lower vibrational energy. You're pulling yourself out of that because you have that strength now, you have that understanding. So your Divine Masculine wants to take care of you, and they're sending you love, and they're seeing signs about you all the time, which is really pushing them to do something, because they want this so badly, and they want to behave differently towards you. They want to be your Divine Masculine. They want to be pure to you. They want to do all those things, and things are clear in the throat chakra, ready for this pure communication, and in the heart chakra is open as well. So amazing reading. Thank you so much for watching. I am taking bookings for 2021 private readings for your own unique twin flame journey. So if you would like me to do that, just email me. My email is in the description box down below, and I can take a booking, and I'll get back to you to when I can do it. I do have PayPal as well, so if you feel like you'd like to donate and support my channel, I'd be very, very grateful and very excited. And I do have an Amazon wish list as well. So and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe if you like me and you feel connected to me, and like the video if you liked it. And I do think about you all the time, guys, and I hope you're okay and you're coping. Stay focused, keep believing, keep trusting. You've got this. Keep going. You have the strength to do this. And I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you all, and I love you all very, very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?